Hello everyone and welcome to Season, A Letter to the Future. Now this game is about a young woman who is going around trying to create a record of the world for the next generation because there's some sort of cataclysm that's happening that's gonna wipe out all of humanity. The game is developed and published by Scavenger Studios. If you haven't heard of them, it's because they're not well known. I think they've only ever created one other game. I think it's called like Darwin Project. Not really sure if it was that well received, if I'm honest. I know it's like a battle royale, and we got inundated with a whole bunch of battle royales when Fortnite became a big thing. But yeah, here's a game that's totally different. The reason I chose to play this is because the art style immediately grabbed my attention, along with that synopsis. And so I figured, we'd go ahead and give it a try. So, if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and jump right into the game. See the controls real quick. No.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end, and why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
Oh. Okay, key. Unviewed. Concluded. Past seasons. A letter to the future. A village in the mountain. 2 seasons going on. The season is going to end. I miss, what was that, Pate's dream? The morning I leave home. Okay, do I choose one here? Whoa. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this is time on Earth could live on in these pages. I think this is just what she just wrote, yeah. And just says turn page oh, just this at the top. Okay, interesting. Let's get off of this. Save failed. Huh? Pull string.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
Okay. What's this? Ring ding ding. The bell of leaving. Catalog of strangers. Fearsome tales for blasé children. Oh, read. What does it? Why is it like? It's like jittery. It's an introduction to the more frightful aspects of this world. A reasonable amount of fear and fun makes for prudent children. It's like Dwight Schrute's Tales for Children. Insect husk. Ooh. Yeah, my inspection thing is like broken. It's like not registered. Maybe I'm just supposed to like, I don't know, whatever. Old Bill. Wow. The owl spreads her wings over prosperity. Cool. This is worth 10 poems. Interesting. Different kind of currency. Okay, I can't go that way.
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Alright. Ceramic animal. Trying to read. Hope you like him more than you would have liked a fish. Pate. I hope I'm reading that right. It's like French, right? Prize ribbon. Number 1 for what? Wandering Tales Festival, so I was a writer all along. Origami. Hold the back. Is that my name? I don't know what my character's name is. There's so much to look at. Whoa. That was actually nice art. I love this art style, man. Oh, come on. Game, please. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It looks beautiful on the wall. Absorb the moment.
A last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and Dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me.
You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. I found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress.
What's she coming
Still
to?
gotta make a pendant.
Pendant?
We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind.
I love her jacket.
Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
Oh, so she knows. Shooting against what? Don't worry, Mom. Don't worry, Mom.
I will worry until you're gone. And then I'll have total confidence in you.
Mhm.
In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body.
Huh?
Let's skip that part.
No, let's not skip that part.
Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it.
Oh,
It's supposed to be painless. At least.
I do it. And always remember the memories instead.
No, you must remember everything.
Oh.
That's your role.
I tell you the memory after you sit.
The pendant needs this little sacrifice. I want to be sure it works. Don't be afraid. A few memories is a small price to pay for knowing you'll be safe. Okay, so
It's just what memory is she gonna sacrifice?
this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape.
A memory of us?
Where Dad came from. We all rested together until it got dark.
Oh, there those songs gonna.
What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are.
Yeah, what the hell?
You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them in a pendant forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you.
They show me the flowers. And they show me something in here. I mean, logically, you will want something from your own room, right? Smell.
Tangled nest, sour play. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
No, I need something for smell, though.
Nothing. I always looked for other worlds.
Is there something here? No, there was nothing here. sacred flower.
Ancient, perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost.
Let me put it back. Let me see what it says for the candy.
Sweet wax, honey. How I've tried to save things.
Flower.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs. They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire. But he always wanted to explore, and the only direction to go was up. Maybe the Elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the Fitz ravine. We never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace? A trace as strong as the flowers would still have their scent. Darling, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one.
Oh,
Can we put the flowers back, please?
of course. I can't
Thank
do
you.
it. So, like, that'd be fucked up. Take the candy. I'm a
What did you
sentimental.
choose for smell?
I'm a
Let's
sentimental
breathe in deep.
individual. I can't do that.
I remember. These were a present from your friend Pate. It was such a special gift that you wouldn't eat a single one. But after a while, the candy became as hard as rocks. The candy was meant to give one moment of sugary joy. And you realized, we talked about this, that by trying to save them, they lost their purpose. It might have been better to just enjoy them in the moment. Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Can I choose from?
Wax, soft, ancient wall. I was loved by people I have no memory of.
Choose stuff from out here. Let's see what else we have on here.
My hand in my own hand. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
This is a lot harder than I anticipated. Because on the one hand, I could get rid of that one. Oh my god, there was other stuff there.
Soft, cold, smooth. I used to see souls everywhere.
What does that mean? You see souls. So it's either I sacrifice the memory of my father, or I sacrifice the memory of my mother.
Cheap velvet flower. I collect stories. Cool, scratchy, palm, grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago.
Could technically use this.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, feel the surface. The cool stone. I remember. This was in the months after your father passed. You didn't seem sad, but you just weren't interested in anything. It was hard to know what to do. One day, you and your friend Pate went fishing. You didn't catch anything, of course, but when I was putting away your bucket, we found this creature there. Pate had dropped it in without you noticing. I remember how it made you smile. And I felt, oh, no matter how much things have changed, I will get to see my little girl smile again.
What is now left side? Are you okay? What's wrong? You can stop.
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
That looks nice. Looks nice.
Worn cover. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
I don't like this cover. I seriously hate that this. I don't know why it's doing that. So for what looks nice.
Money. I always had the intuition the world could change completely.
True. Let me see the inside.
Poisoned, blue, shine. I look closely.
Let me look at, because if it's like a strong memory, this picture of a shrine.
Dad by my hand. I remember who my dad was.
So, what did you end up choosing? I remember your dad sitting a long time while you did this portrait of him. But you spent most of the time erasing, getting it down to fewer and fewer details. He's been gone for years now. And yet, when I look at these lines, I remember what he was like around the house. The way he moved, danced, and laughed. You really captured him, his way of being, his soul.
Yeah, that's art. Capture the moment.
What is a force in the world that makes everything go away? How could a few lines on a scrap of paper resist it? For how long? You were so young when you learned that the love in our lives is not constant. People are never replaced. They just go. We see them in these lines until the lines go too.
Oh. There goes that
For
memory.
taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Oh, nice. I will lose the memory of us eating breakfast though. Huh?
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever.
Oh, so she sacrificed it. I just got chills.
Standing here, you're having a last taste of home.
Oh.
Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go.
Monsieur.
You must promise me never to take the pendant off.
You got it, Mama.
And never tamper with it.
Oh shit, something's gonna happen that's gonna make me make that decision, huh?
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Ooh, this is already heavy. I mean, I should have known when I read the synopsis, because it's like end of the world. Holy. Take a picture.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
Oh man. Goodbye ritual.
I just performed a ritual with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
Keepsake. She made a picture. The final smile before I left home. The future will hear what I heard and see what I see. My mother's lost memories protects my mind from disease of the outside world. My dad by my hand. A friend can break through a shadow of grief with a moment of kindness. Kenny was meant to give one moment of sugary joy. By trying to save them, they lost their purpose. Interesting. How do I get out of this? Oh, touchpad. I am confused. Do I turn the page? Nope. Oh, I gotta choose. Interesting. Do I put more? Can I put my father? Oh, mom and dad together. I move this over a little. Okay. Oh, I have to keep going. Can I rotate this? Okay. And just got right here in the corner. Candy. Ooh, itty bitty candy.
I never knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
Ooh. New stab. Conclusion unlocked.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
Alright. Well, I think this is where we'll end this first video. Oh my god, like that first beginning part alone was just so heavy. I felt the sadness of the mother, like when she's like not wanting to forget the memory of her husband. And I was like, no, no, I can't do it. Even though it's like, oh, it's a strong memory, so it's good for the pendant. Like, no. It just immediately reminded me of my mother and my father, so I was like, no, I can't do that. This is gonna be a tough game, but oh my god, is it beautiful. I love this art style. I love the colors. That jacket the mother was wearing is just beautiful. I'm excited. I mean, it's a little daunting, the task itself, so it'll be interesting. But thank you all for watching. Um, if you would like to see more of this, then please consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed what you see, and comment down below about how you felt about all that just happened. Would you have been able to sacrifice the memory that your mother holds so dearly? Or would you be just like me and not be able to go through with that? Uh, Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.